Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion of Pinchas lists to us the daily sacrifice offerings, the Shabbat offerings, the Rosh Chodesh offerings, and the holiday offerings for each holiday of the year. That's why this is the Torah portion that you'll always read in the second Torah that you take out on holidays, the Maftir Sefer Torah. Now, interesting enough, the offerings that we do on every specific day, such as Shabbat, Rosh Chodesh, the holidays, these sacrifices transform the day into a holy day. And thus there are different laws concerning each of these days, what you're allowed to work, what you're not allowed to work. Even Rosh Chodesh has special laws. However, the daily sacrifice does not transform the day. Why so? So we're going to get a little bit mystical here. There is the ray of light, the light of God, which shines into the world, and this light is different. It deals with the specificity of the day. However, then there is the essence of God, in which the verse says, I, God, did not change. Lo shaniti, I don't change. It is the essence of God, which is beyond whether a day is a Monday work day or it is a holy Shabbat day where it's forbidden to work. It is that level of divinity from which all comes and all is equal. Now, interestingly enough, the holiness of the special days come only from the light. But the mundane of the regular day, after you bring an offering, which today is through prayers, that mundaneness comes from a far greater depth of divinity than the holy day. And thus, even in our mundaneness, we can connect to this ultimate level of I, God, did not change. You don't need to experience holiness to connect to this level. You just have to do what you have to do, which is what God tells us to do. And that's okay. Now, the depths of what we're learning here is that ultimately speaking, the connection we can have to God on a mundane day is even greater than that of the holy day, by just keeping the pattern of the code of Jewish law. You wake up, you wash your hands, you do your Mundanity, you wash your hands, you just do your daily stuff. And ultimately, that's how we show God that our connection to you is not dependent upon holiness, it's dependent upon who we are. We are yours, we do daily what you tell us to do. Now, the interesting part is that on one hand, your daily offerings does not transform the day. But on the other hand, Rashi tells us that the process of the offering creates a b'mo'ado. Mo'ado, we know the word mo'adim from holiday. We also know the word mo'ado from its set time. So ultimately speaking, there is the ultimate transformation of the Jewish weekday, that it becomes the ultimate mo'ado of God, not by us isolating from work and from mundaneness, but by connecting our mundaneness to God. And thus I will conclude with one of the deeper secrets in Chassidus. Torah and mitzvahs is God's will imposed upon us. However, there's a Mishnah and there's a verse from King Solomon which says that we should all our ways should be for knowing God, and all our actions for the sake of heaven. So yes, it's summertime. You should know that if you're going to take a beautiful vacation and a beautiful cruise, and you're going to take along your siddur, your talis, your tefillin, your Shabbos candles, and you're going to do the vacation as a Jew, and when you get to that land that you're going to go through, that country, wherever you're going to go, You make sure to check out the synagogue there, the Jewish community there. And when you go to nature, stop for a moment, pause and say, how awesome are you, the works of God. You should know that you will find an even deeper connection with God from who you are to who God is, far greater than the way we dress ourselves up for a holiday. Shabbat Shalom.